Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran line, I'm showing you guys how to, before I get into the recipe, I'm here at Santa Monica Pier. So that's what you can see behind me. So they've got like the rides up there and the rest of the piers down there. I'm on the beach because it's nice and quiet here and less awkward for me to talk. It's really hot, so excuse the sunnies because it's really bright. Yesterday was really humid. Honestly, it felt like Queensland weather. If you've ever been there or if you live there, you'll know what it's like. But today is like just a really dry heat, but I'm loving it. It's much better than the freezing cold Melbourne that I just came from. So on this episode of the Scran line, I'm showing you guys how to make these delicious ice cream cone cake pops. Now, I thought this was fitting because of how hot it is here. So I knew ahead of time, because I'm coming here during summer, how hot it would be. So these are perfect to celebrate summer. They're so easy to make and they look adorable. So these are the ingredients you're going to need to make them. So for this recipe, you're going to need some sprinkles, cupcakes. Now you can find a recipe for these cupcakes on thescranline.com. Some melting candy chocolate. So I'm using a pink one. Some Jaffa lollies or anything that looks round and red. Some chocolate frosting, melted white chocolate, and some ice cream cones. Now I've just used a regular cone and I've just cut them off at the top using a serrated knife. So I'm going to start off by making our cake balls, and we're going to pop those into a mixing bowl, crush them up, and add your chocolate frosting in there and give it a good mix. Okay, so roll these up into a bowl and pop them in the fridge for about 20 minutes so they can set. Next, we're going to pop a little bit of that pink candy melt on the top of our chocolate balls, probably about a teaspoon. And we're going to pop our ice cream cones on top and pop them back in the fridge for about 20 to 30 minutes so they can set completely. Now if you skip this step, it's going to make it much harder to dip the rest of these in the chocolate. Now if you like, you can always fill up your ice cream cone with a little bit of candy in the center as well. Okay, so next we are going to dip our ice creams into that melting candy chocolate or colored chocolate or whatever, and we're going to coat them completely, pop them back in the fridge for another 20 to 30 minutes, and I'll show you how to finish them off. So to finish these off, I've just got a little bit of white chocolate which I've melted and popped in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to snip off the end of one of the corners, and we're just going to pour a little bit over the top of our ice cream cones and make it look a little bit more fancy. Sprinkle some sprinkles of your choice on top and pop your Jaffa on top to make it look like a cherry, and pop these back in the fridge for 20 minutes, and there you go guys, that's pretty much it. How gorgeous do these look? And you've got that delicious chocolate center. Okay guys, so those are my ice cream cone, no, not cupcakes, they're cake pops. I'm going to leave the recipe for you guys on thescranline.com. As usual, that's where all of my recipes are. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I can't remember which way the video is, like my last video is either going to be there or it's going to be there. So click on that to be taken to more deliciousness. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Scran line.